book fans! Welcome to another exciting edition of Cammy's Comic Corner. I'm your host as always, Cammy. Now we got some great picks this week, so let's dive right into them, like my prom date. First up from IDW Publishing, the pick of the week, we have Locke and Key, Crown of Shadows, number 3, written by Joe Hill and art by Gabriel Rodriguez. Now, some great story plot moments happen in this issue. So let's go bit by bit and break it down. We have Bodhi and Tyler. They're running around, running around the house playing. Bodhi has Tyler's hat. They come across another key. Another key! But this isn't one of those tiny little church keys that you see in the previous books. This is a giant fucking key. This is about as big as my desk, this key. And the symbol on it is like a small man getting larger. So, is this going to make someone grow if they were to, I don't know, put it in the window that looks like a keyhole? It's something to think about for upcoming issues. And, Tyler's like, you gotta stop finding all these damn keys. And Bodhi says, I don't find them, they find me. So it's like, something to keep in mind. But meanwhile, we have the mom hiring a PI just to see into the Sam Lesser case. And she is developing a little bit of a drinking problem. And, well, she has been, but now it's getting worse and worse and worse. Kinsey even confronts her about it, and since Kinsey almost has no emotions, she has no problem telling her mother off. She has to go, her mom has to go check in on Duncan, who's in the hospital, which means the kids are going to be alone by themselves in the house for a few days. Well, sure enough, with Mom away, the little evil demons will come out to play. More specifically, Lucas. He's looking for the key that Rendell was hiding, that controlled the shadows. We don't know what that is. He finds it, cleverly hidden by Rendell, and he comes onto this room where there's this crown right in the middle of the room. We're assuming this is the Crown of Shadows. Sure enough, he pushes the key that has a little candlelight symbol into the crown, comes alive, he controls the shadows. And the most haunting image and scene in this book, my favorite, is Lucas putting the crown on his head going, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." It's like, ooh, Simon & Garfunkel reference. Ooh, very, very creepy, very creepy. But now Lucas has controlled the shadows and he's running amok with all the kids in the house. And it ends with Tyler getting his ass kicked by a shadow and just getting sucked up into the darkness. Killer stuff! If you've been paying attention to my Book of the Month selections, you know that the first volume of Locke and Key is my favorite of my Book of February. And the good times keep on rolling with this issue. Now, on to the fast! First up from DC, we have Green Lantern number 51. Now, while the Lex Luthor and Larfleeze battle over the Orange Lantern, they are witnessing, along with everyone else, the Spectre versus Parallax. And Parallax is just having his way with the Spectre, finds the core in the real Spectre, and releases him from the Black Ring. And now that the Spectre's back to normal, Parallax says, oh, good, oh, you're back, good. Now I'm gonna kill you! And then they start battling again, just like old times. And at one point during the battle, the Red Lanterns give the Spectre a ring, and he becomes a Red Spectre. And you're like, what? What? And so you got this big, spirit of vengeance, rageful. I think so. But after everyone keeps their cool, Hal is rescued by Carol and co. from being Parallax again, but something else snatches up Parallax. We don't know what it is yet, but Hector Hammond is not pleased back in his prison. But it ends with Necron and the Spectre meeting face to face, and the Spectre having no damage on Necron whatsoever. Necron goes, you're dismissed. Killer stuff. It's going to take place in the next Blackest Night issue, and it's just a non-stop thrill ride. I'm telling you, I'm loving it. Next up from Vertigo, we have Hellblazer number 264. I know, a little bit of a turn. Cameron reviewing John Constantine? Oh, what's up with this? Well, I've been loving Peter Milligan's run with art by Giuseppe Camicoli, and it ends this arc of India in this issue, and we have John Constantine going up against the demon known as Colonel Burke, who is this old wartime British soldier, who was apparently a coward, and now that's the little key that John needs to take him down after confronting him, because this demon is running amok in the city of India. He's made this huge demonic form out of garbage. He's killing people left and right, fucking with people. John doesn't like this. So when they defeat him finally, the old Sadhu who's helping John Constantine helps him reconnect with Phoebe for just a brief point, and Phoebe tells him, hey, move on. You're keeping me, chained and locked to this plane. I need to go. You need to move on. let's just do this. So now John goes back to London with Epiphany, and, you know, she's not a bad traveling companion, you know, so maybe makeup sex would be helpful. But anyway, good issue. I've been loving this run on Hellblazer. You should too. Next up from DC, we have The Flash #3. Now let's see how fast I can do this review. We have the Captain Boomerang is feeding people to his dad down in this big pit. And, you know, his dad's an undead Black Lantern. And he's needing fear and emotion, having a connection with his son. Son, you know, decides he needs to help his dad. Meanwhile, we have the Flash trying to rescue Bart Allen. And he can vibrate and get him for only a few seconds. Learns that, you know, he's still alive and well, and there is a chance to rescuing him. Sure enough, they do, and they're about to battle Reverse Flash, and then all of a sudden Reverse Flash freezes. Why did he freeze? Well, it turns out back at the Iron Heights Penitentiary, with the rogues battling the rogues, they all get all of a sudden distracted. All the Black Lanterns do, or the Black Rogues, and they go over and check out Reverse Flash's holding cell. And that's the, you know, he's in two places at once, because he's from the future and his self died. It's complicated, but just trust me on this. And so while they're all distracted, Captain Cold decides, hey, maybe this is a good idea to throw one of my ice bombs or whatnot, and it freezes everybody. And so since Reverse Flash is frozen, his Black Lantern Reverse Flash is frozen as well. And then the rogues go to deal with Captain Boomerang. They kill him for killing kids and women, and he gets fed to his own father. It's a great ending to this great miniseries by Collins and Johns, and I just cannot wait for the Flash ongoing being written by Johns and art by Manipul in the next couple of months here. Great stuff. Next up from Boom Studios, we have Incorruptible #3. Now, we can follow Max Damage as he and his little sidekick, Jailbait, are following Lieutenant Armdale to go defeat Dr. Origin. He's been making people into superhumans with superpowers for a very high fee. They're not working at all. These people are just like bad petri dish test tube babies by the time he's done with them. And they discover the reason he's doing this Dr. Origin, is he has heard rumors on the black market of a teleporter that gets everyone off this Earth, but it's like $1 billion price tag just for one person. This is how he's raising the money so he doesn't have to, you know, deal with the plutonium like everyone else does. Well, Max Damage puts a stop to that, destroys that machinery while they're at the lieutenant's house reviewing what they know. This one character named Amberjack is apparently behind the selling of the black market thing. So now they're going to have to go deal with him next. But then we discover why Max changed sides, why he was a bad guy, and then he finally turned good, and it's pretty gruesome stuff. Mark Waid has not been slowing down on the gruesome in this universe whatsoever. So fantastic stuff. Boom Studios continues to put out some great titles. Go pick one up today. And finally this week we have, from DC Comics, Green Lantern Corps #45. Tomasi Gleason giving you the Lanterns / Indigo Lanterns / Star Sapphires going up against Guy Gardner. Okay, this is Guy Gardner, and this is the Green Lantern Corps. Okay, they're trying to get their friend back. It's kind of like that. They have no control whatsoever. I'm trying to get Guy at bay. And Mogo has to step in and suck him up. And he's kind of purging him his own way, and within his own planet. He has Gardner down, and he's just throwing all these leeches at him to filter his blood so no more of this rage is in his system. Well, it's enough to make the ring slip off and disappear, leaving Guy with friends again, and they all kiss and make up. No, really. They recharge their rings, and now they're off with the Indigo Lanterns and the Star Sapphires to Earth to take on Necron and his followers. So, it was a great arc of seeing Guy Gardner as a Red Lantern. I'd love to see more of it, but, you know, it had its moments. You want to go out on top. You don't want to have it be, oh, look, it's Guy Gardner again. Oh, he's red and rageful. Woo! So anyway, that was Green Lantern. Great stuff. Go pick it up if you've been loving Blackest Night. Well, comic book fans, that does it this week for Cammy's Comic Corner. If you want more Cammy's Comic Corner goodness, head on over to www.cammyscomiccorner.com. From there, you can subscribe to us on the RSS feed, on iTunes, write reviews, go chat on the forum, etc. Also, if you like any of the kick-ass t-shirts that you usually see me wearing, head on over to www.deadlinegraphics.net and send Kelly an email. He'll send you the link where you can see all of his t-shirts that he has available. DC, Marvel, Image, what have you. Does custom made as well. There's only one name that I trust, and that's Kelly at DeadlineGraphics.net. And also a big shout out to my other sponsor, Rising Sun Creations, at rsc-online.com. They specialize in the best of US comic books, manga, and collectible toys imported straight from Japan. Do yourself a favor, go visit them on their online store, or if you're in the San Diego area, check them out in the Mission Valley. So that does it this week for Cammy's Comic Corner. If you want to help me get to WonderCon, please go to the site, donate, and you can read more about that little episode there. So, in the meantime, in between time, this has been Cammy's Comic Corner, totally sold out from Around Comics. I've been your host, Cammy. Sayonara, suckers.